So last week we had the best media appearance by the CaveClan, in my opinion. So I thought I'd follow it up with Pluck, which was a Channel 31 interview. We used to do a lot of media stuff, especially compared to these days. Back when there wasn't a scene or when the scene was developing. Then we sort of got to a point we only did like Channel 31 student papers and things like that. We were more selective generally, and Pluck was one of those. Anyway, so I rocked up. I parked my car in the city, and I think I only had like 1 hour parking or 2 hours or something. So I set my alarm 10 minutes before on my phone. It was at RMIT in the city of Melbourne, in the CBD. I went in, and generally I don't do studio interviews. This one was going to be pre-recorded. They'd probably interview me for 20 minutes, half an hour, and then make a good 5 minutes out of it. But there was a problem. They had to record it as if it was live. Anyway, see if you can tell how uncomfortable I am doing the video. And there's actually a shot at the end where you see the both of us, the interviewer and myself, and that's when you can see how uncomfortable I fucking am. It's not as obvious during the interview, but it's a bit obvious. I think I'm sitting in a beanbag, for fuck's sake. But when you see the final shot at the very end, my worst interview. I think the CaveClan on Tonight Live is probably the worst, but this one was my worst. My alarm went off during the show. I've actually cut it out in this. They actually say we're doing this live. Has everyone got their phone switched off? And I switched it off. I didn't realise that even when you switch your phone off, the alarm still goes off. And my phone was sitting over on a bench. So it was just awkward. It was so shit. I didn't get a parking fine, but anyway, I'll chuck a link up. I'll probably put a link above here now, but I'll chuck a link at the end too. If you haven't watched last week's one, it's worth watching. One of my favourites. It goes for half an hour. It's a 5-parter, 5-6 minutes, but it's an easy half an hour, and it's got some interesting stuff in it. If you haven't seen it, heaps of people have already seen it. Cheers.
All right, and we're back on Pluck Tuesday. I hope you're having a good time. That was a fantastic film clip. We have our fantastic new guest on. This is Doug from the CaveClan. Give it up, kids. Yeah! Fantastic. Doug, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
It's great to have you here. The CaveClan, since I was a little kid, I was on public transport and I'd see stickers everywhere saying CaveClan. Wondered what CaveClan was, and then I found out you guys, apart from caves and drains and buildings, you guys are exploring the whole underground of Melbourne and all around Australia.
Yep, that's right. The term's technically urban exploration, but just having fun, sort of exploring wherever we can find.
Yep, and you started off the CaveClan in Melbourne.
Yeah, me and 2 other friends they've both moved up to Sydney now, and they've given it away. They've grown up.
Yeah,
but,
they've moved on.
Yeah.
They've joined corporate Australia.
Yeah, but I'm yet to make that step yet. So
yeah.
So 18 years later, still going.
Excellent.
Still doing it.
So you were 15 years old, even younger, and you and your friends were going down stormwater drains in Melbourne.
We started off in mines.
Yeah.
In Diamond Creek, and we were going to explore caves, hence the name, and then we realised, hang on, you need a lot of money, you need cars, you need...
Oh, of course, to go off there.
Yeah, so we just started doing what we always knew was around. Like, as kids, we explored the drains. And
were the police after you at that point? Were they chasing after you?
No police really then. We didn't get in trouble with the police for years and years and years, probably till it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, right on. So you were eating pizza, getting skateboards and going down the drains. That's not what the CaveClan's about though, is it?
No.
No. So someone wants to get involved in the CaveClan and they want to know what exactly it is. So you organise groups of people to go down stormwater drains around.
Yeah, we have a new Explorers Expo every 3 or 4 months.
Yep.
And that's basically anyone that's contacted us via email or our post office box.
Yep.
We just give them some information package, and then we invite them along to New Explorers Expo, and we'll meet up. And we generally do this really cool tunnel called Maze. Yep. Like it's a really old bluestone and red brick, and it changes a lot. It's quite interesting as far as drains go.
Underground, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all underground.
Wow.
And yeah, it's quite interesting.
Yep.
It's not your standard like 6-foot round pipe.
So you get torches and there's a bit of water there and you just kind of travel underneath.
Yeah, yeah. You generally have torches. A lot of people come along and they don't think that...
They're not prepared, are they?
Yeah, they'll just, oh, I didn't think it would get dark, you know. So,
Underneath.
yeah, so we end up...
My favourite bit is when you go into a drain, you can actually like run, because they're circular, you can run down one side and then kind of come up the other, almost like a skateboard effect, but on your feet as well, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Where are some of the coolest drains in Melbourne?
In Melbourne?
Yeah.
There's a really good system, which we call the Great Stairway, because it's got this gigantic 30-foot stairway in it, and each step's sort of about, you know, like 2 feet high, so you can climb up this. But that's a really good system. Most of the more prestigious areas tend to have the bigger, better drains because they had more money.
Oh, okay. And
yes.
You can go from one side to the other if you know where to go.
Yep, yeah, you can get in from either end.
Yep.
Or you can get in from manholes in the middle, which we don't because there's cameras on it and all that, and too many jumpers, so we don't. But yeah, you can walk through the from one end to the other. So they're actually hollow, and
nice.
There's been a couple of raves in the bridge inside the major part. So
what's the weirdest thing? What's the funniest, weirdest story that you've got? What's the strangest thing you found down there? Have you found any creepy stuff?
It's a really... Everyone expects us to have, like, all this crazy, zany stuff, but unfortunately, as far as finding stuff, it tends to be quite dull. We found a turtle one day, and it had broken its shell, and we took it out and took it to the Melbourne Zoo, and they let us name the turtle.
Oh, nice. And, what's your name in?
Darky.
Darky, nice.
Which is a nickname for
underground.
Underground. It's not anything else.
Excellent. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Cool. So when people want to get involved, they go to info@CaveClan.org. Get excited. You can go under there, maybe find some like mutant alligators or crocodiles or...
There's lots of them, yeah.
Ninja turtles, maybe not.
Yeah, maybe
Excellent.
Not.
Thank you, everyone. Give a great big applause for Doug of the CaveClan. Thank you very much.